highly ranked teams when that comes. But in terms of playing, it should be a really good game. I mean, me and Kofi's going to be a really good matchup. They have Corbello, Eli. It's going to be a really good matchup. But I'm definitely excited for that game, for sure.
Eli, can you talk about Devontae Jones and sort of what he adds to this Michigan roster?
Yeah, I mean, Devontae is a veteran dude. He understands the game, high basketball IQ, and just a high motor. I mean, when we play open gym and even in practice, he's everywhere. I think he could be a Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year with his activity. I mean, he brings it every single day, so that's just something that you can appreciate from the standpoint, from my standpoint.
And he was also in the NBA draft process. Did you guys have any conversations about coming back?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we were with the Kings together. We worked out with them together, and then the G League Combine. Yeah, we talked about it. He was like, "Yeah, bro, you try to come back to Michigan from where?" I was like, "Shoot, I don't know, but we'll see what happens when they come back." I'm glad it worked out that we're both able to come back because he's a really cool guy off the court, and then he's somebody that you want on your team on the court. Like Eli said, he's a great defender. I definitely think he has a really good chance of winning the Defensive Player of the Year in the Big Ten. And so for me, it was really good that he was able to come back with it because we're going to need him this year for sure.
Eli, what have you seen out of the freshman guards so far in practice?
I see their work ethic. I mean, they're in there every single day for 7 a.m.s. They're in there. So I think that's just something you can appreciate, their work ethic and their willingness to learn. I think a lot of people that come in as freshmen, if they mess up, they put their heads down right away, but they're willing to learn, they're positive, and they take the advice well.
Who's got the biggest start, would you say?
Kobe's really impressed me. I like his game. I like the way he plays. He has a good feel for the game. It's just natural. Yeah.
And for Hunter, what have you seen out of Musa so far?
Musa's, he's a freak of nature, honestly. Like he's 6'11" and got long arms, super athletic. Just like he's a freak of nature, honestly. Like he's a specimen, and so he's gonna be really good. I think his best days are ahead of him for sure. He's got so much potential. I think he can be a really big piece for this team. Somebody who can guard 1 through 5. Somebody who I think we can play really well together. And so he's going to be a big piece. I know Coach Howard's excited to have him. We're excited to have his teammates, especially off the court. He's such a funny guy off the court. So we really enjoy having him.
Eli, go back to your decision. You mentioned telling everyone about it last year. Why were you initially leaning towards
I don't know. I just felt like I've seen a lot in college. Like I have a lot of experience. So I mean, I did everything I pretty much wanted to do other than win a national championship. So I think that's what brought me back to the national championship. But I thought we had a really good chance of doing it last year. Unfortunately, we came up short.
Was there a particular conversation you might have had, like after the season ended, that maybe just helped you come back at all?
I mean, Coach Isaac was always in my ear. He was like, we could really use you next year. So, I mean, I think there wasn't like a particular one, but just conversations over time kind of like led me to that decision.
Both you guys, do you mind if I put my phone?
Go ahead.
I was about to say, like, there's no point in having my phone.
Eli, you seemed amused when Hunter was talking about Kofi and the Illinois rivalry. What do you think about that rivalry?
I mean, they've always been they've been a good team in recent years. I mean, it's always fun to play there, fun to get after it. But I don't know, Hunter's just a funny guy.
You're not gonna get as much out of Eli as much as you get.
Okay, give me some more.
No, I'm gonna have Twitter people all over me. No,
Is it fun? Is it something that you enjoy, the back and forth?
oh yeah, for sure. I love it. Because I mean, like, especially on Twitter, like I just be saying some stuff just to make people mad on Twitter. Honestly, like especially with Michigan football, like, people get so sensitive over Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Most of my stuff I'll be joking about. They just take it so serious, so funny. Especially with fans, like the Illinois fans, exactly. Somebody, whoever took that video, is gonna tweet it out. Watch how they get all crazy.
She's asking if being candid
Yeah,
is
I don't mind
normal
being
for him.
hated by like the opposing fans. I mean, that's kind of how it's supposed to be. I feel like I don't think you should like me. I mean, you can respect me. I'll take that. But like, I don't want you like cheering for me if you're the opposing team. Like that's for my fans to do. And so, if you can hate me all you want, and I'll take the spotlight off. I'll make it so my teammates don't have to get hate. Like, I'll take the Illinois hate so Eli don't have to feel it when he's there, so he can play his game because I can play with fans booing me. I don't really care. I actually like it. It might even make me play better. So, go ahead.
I want to ask about name and reflection stuff. I guess for both of you, how has it changed your life at all since it became available?
I think for me, I was just like, right now I'm just learning the opportunities that are in front of me, so just getting in contact with different people. I'm not really taking that much action right now, but networking with different people and seeing where it could go. I mean, I'm not going to rush into anything, so I think that's where I stand.
Probably added a lot of stress. Like, you know, it's like a whole nother like aspect to your life that you have to deal with now. Like companies contacting you, like asking for contracts, and like you have other I guess things that you have to do, like for these contracts and stuff like that. So there's some added stress to NIL, but I mean, I really like it because, you know, like I said earlier, like it just provides you like a little bit more money in your pocket, so like you can kind of not have to worry about, you know, like you can just worry about, you know, just playing basketball for them. You don't have to worry about groceries or nothing like that. You can get, you know, whatever you want pretty much. Like I said, Chipotle, double chicken. I think I got some guacamole last time, so I was really balling up. No, I didn't get the queso because it was before practice. Like, you know, I don't know how that was going to act with practice, but you know, I think just, you know, NLI has really helped me right now, and I haven't really done that much, so I'm excited, you know, for the future, especially with the big Dickinson energy. Again, get your merchandise together.
Do you have people helping you at all with this?
Yeah, I have like a couple advisors and stuff like that. People helping me.
How many deals have you done? Like, I don't want to ask so much. I don't want to get personal. Like, how many deals have you actually think you've done?
How many deals have you done? NIL. 8 to 10, it says.
I don't want to do too many right now because at the end of the day, like, you got to make sure you're keeping the main thing. Basketball is the most important thing. Like, that's what got me the deals, and so if I don't play good, like, it don't matter what kind of deals I'm trying to play good first of all. I'm trying to do that first.
I know you're not in season yet, but you're practicing and school has started. Like, as far as the time consumption of that, is it a problem or a potential problem?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I'm trying to do stuff now because during the season you're not going to see much out of it. It's going to be hard. So it's hard right now to kind of fit in my schedule, but yeah, that's something that I've definitely realized is that I'm not going to really be doing too much because between school and basketball, that's 75% of my day right there. So it only got me for a little bit after that.
Seems like Brandon John started to kind of come into his own at the end of last year. What have you seen from him throughout the offseason and practices starting so far?
Yeah, I think just like the confidence level. He always had the ability to do it. I think he was just in his own head. So just him unlocking his brain and actually realizing what he's capable of. I mean, when Isaiah went out, he stepped up big, and I mean, we all knew he could do it, but it was just a matter of time until he did it. So it's been nice to see him kind of grow into a different role and then gain that confidence.
Yeah, like Eli said, I mean, he's one of the most talented players that I've seen. He was definitely one of the most talented players on the team last year, and I think this year, the coach is telling him, like, we're going to really need you this year. Like, we're going to need production from you. I think that's definitely given him confidence. And like Eli said, that's something that I think's been missing from him, and something that if he gets a lot of it, I think he's going to be a really scary and dangerous player for us this year.